Now I am going to take a short video on this topic, confidence interval. Let us understand the concept and try to cover all the important aspect of the questions, right? Now suppose I want to do a study. Suppose this big red circle is Delhi, right? And I want to study what? I want to study on girls in Delhi, right? I want to include all those girls who belong to Delhi, and I want to see their hemoglobin level, but practically, feasibly, that is not possible because I cannot include each and every girl, right? Suppose they are 1 lakh, I cannot include each and every girl. What I will do is I will draw a sample. Suppose the sample size is 1000. Suppose I included 1000 girls and I say these 1000 girls will represent whole Delhi population. Now I started doing study. Now I started assessing their hemoglobin level, and I found mean hemoglobin of these 1000 girl is 12.6. Mean hemoglobin of these 1000 girl is 12.6. Now I say you go and study hemoglobin level among these 1 lakh girls other than these girls, right? So now if you go here and you included another sample size that was part of this whole Delhi population, right? So you also included some 1000 girls, right, other than these 1000 girls, and you found hemoglobin is 13, Now what is confidence interval? Confidence interval says you go and repeat the study again and again. You are going to get a interval, you are going to get a range which will be, right? So confidence interval says you go and repeat study again and again, you will get your mean, so you will get mean of this or some other girls, right? You go and repeat your study, you are going to get the mean in a range, and that range I am giving you as confidence interval, right? Let us understand again. Suppose I say 95% confidence interval is equal to 12, 11 to 13. This is how we write confidence interval usually, right? What does that mean? It says when I did the study in this sample, I found 12. I found hemoglobin 12, right? You go and repeat the study. There are 95% chances that you will get a range between what? A range between 11 to 13. Not less than 11, not more than 13. Right? This is known as confidence interval. Now, what is this? This 11. Now, what is this 11? This 11 is known as confidence limit. Which? Lower limit. Yes, lower confidence limit. And what is this 13? This 13 is upper confidence limit, right? Upper confidence limit. So this is the concept of confidence interval. Let us see how they ask questions. What are the technical definition of confidence interval, right? So confidence interval is the probability that mean would fall in a range if study repeated again and again. You go and repeat the study again and again, you are going to get a range, which is confidence interval. Now how we calculate confidence interval? Confidence interval is calculated mean plus minus z standard error. Mean plus minus z standard error. Now what is standard error? Now what is standard error? It is standard deviation divided by under root of n. Standard deviation divided by under root of n. So can I write mean plus minus z standard deviation divided by n? So confidence interval depends upon what? Yes, confidence interval depends upon what? It depends upon mean, it depends upon standard deviation, it depends upon sample size. It depends upon sample size, and also it depends upon z. What is z? Z. This is alpha. This is alpha, right? This is alpha. Now let us see what is alpha, what is the significance. Now suppose if I say find 95% confidence interval. In 95% confidence interval, z is equal to 1.96. So what is the formula? Mean plus minus 1.96 into standard error, right? If I say 99% confidence interval, that means mean plus minus 2.58 standard error, right? 2.58 standard error. Now let us see interpretation. Now the main concept is interpretation, which they are going to ask you in your exam. Now let us see interpretation. Confidence interval, better it is. Yes, better it is. How better it is? Now if you ask me, sir, please tell me number of questions that are going to come in NEET. I say, beta, it will be around 10 to 12. Or I say, beta, it will be around 5 to 50. You would say, sir, what are you doing? 5 to 50? Are you kidding us? You are a teacher. You must tell something near. What is this 5 to 50? So no, 5 to 50. There is no match 5 to 50, right? So this is a bad study, right? So narrow the confidence interval, better the study is. Better the study is. And next thing is, if confidence interval is narrow, it means more sample size. It means more sample size, right? It means more sample size. So first concept in confidence interval is narrow. Now next concept, if relative risk odds ratio includes 1. Now what is this, sir? Okay, I will tell you. You must be remembering relative risk is 1 is equal to no association. When relative risk is more than 1, it means positive association. If relative risk is less than 1, it means negative association. I hope you know this. Now let us see. Okay, now suppose I have done a study to find relationship between smoking and lung cancer, and I found relative risk is 3. Relative risk is 3, and I said it is 1.5 to 4.5, right? So this is my 95% confidence interval. Let us see what does that mean. It means, so what this means? This means this is the result of my study, and I am expecting a range between this study. So I found 3 times risk of lung cancer if someone is a smoker, right? And I say you go and repeat the study again and again, whatever you want, how many times you want to do, you go and repeat. I am 95% confident that you are going to get one interval, that is 1.5 to 4.5. Okay, sir, that is digestible. Now suppose I say you go and repeat the study, you are going to get confidence interval between 1 to 4.5. What does that mean? I am saying I have found 3 times risk. You go and repeat the study, maybe you find 4.5 times risk, or maybe you find no association. You would say, sir, are you kidding us? How is that possible? One side you are saying 3 times risk, one side you are saying smoking can show no effect on lung cancer. How is that possible? So this kind of confidence limit, this kind of confidence interval is beta non-significant. This is non-significant. Let me give you another example. 95% confidence interval is showing 3 times relative risk, and it is showing 0.5 to 4.5. Now what is this? Now what is this? Yes, please tell me, you have to tell. This is saying you go and repeat the study, you may find smoking is beneficial for lung cancer. How are you kidding me? How are you kidding me, sir? This is also non-significant. This is also non-significant, right? So this is the concept of confidence interval. Let me show you again. Let us do something. So if relative risk is 0.8 and it found 0.6 to 0.9, what is this? So if relative risk of cycling, or you can say relative risk of cycling with MI, myocardial infarction, right? Or you can say relative risk of working out, if I want to see association between hours of workout per week with diabetes. So it is 0.8. It means workout is beneficial, it is protective for diabetes. And if you go and repeat the study, you may get 0.6, that is also protective, to 0.9, that is also protective. If I say confidence interval is 0.6 to 1, what does that mean? You go and repeat the study, you may get protective or you may get no association. What is this? Not significant. This is not significant. Now another example, 0.8 to 0.6 to 1.5. Now what is this, sir? You do workout, you will get 0.8 times prevention from what? Diabetes. You may get, if you repeat the study, you may get 0.6. Also, if you repeat the study, there are chances you may get 1.5 times risk of getting diabetes because of workout. What is this? What rubbish is this? So this is also not significant. So if one is included, or if one is included, in very simple words, if confidence interval is not showing the